Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect.
It's time to go gallivanting.
Yep. Let's see what kind of situation we'll get into this time.
It's probably going to involve me killing more things.
Most likely.
Yep.
Oh, the Geth.
What about them?
Let's just do that.
I mean, we really can't say much about them. That's spoilers for later games.
I'm aware.
Where are we going? There's nothing left.
Perfect.
Nice.
I ordered one to Swiss cheese and I vaporized the other. And people like to call this vehicle unreliable. Oh, I got two of them with that first shot. I think they're being cute.
They do.
I haven't don't pull the gun out, he just did that. Good job, team. Good to know, Garrett. Oh, goody!
Oh boy.
Gotta love the gunshots and the double vision.
This isn't hot. God, stop jumping around everywhere.
Man, it sounds like you've never fought an assassin before.
I have, that's why I'm annoyed.
Well, not every assassin does that. Just the really special, nimble, athletic ones.
Mason's never fought a bunny sniper before.
I think I had enough of that kind of stuff when we dealt with Marvel's Ultimate Alliance with the damn snipers.
Ow!
And down goes the frog.
Oh, Garrus is down again.
I know. This is a lot of death.
Too many of them.
I was wondering where you were. I knew there were 3 of you. Ain't so tough about your tank, are ya?
No, it does. It does take a little bit out of the defensive capabilities.
Here, she can wake up now.
I was gonna say, we should find him, wherever he's at.
He should be behind this crate right here. Yeah, he should have been right there. Apparently he got up and started moving.
Alright, perfect.
Into the strange tunnel Lego.
Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Elevator it is.
Looks like it.
If that elevator ride had been 5 seconds longer, I was gonna start playing underground.
Would have started doing what?
I would have started playing underground. Tell me you couldn't see it.
I mean, I could.
Oh, yeah, no, here we go. Alright, Cody, start rattling them big black bones.
I would, but Geth don't have bones.
But we're entering the danger zone. And we're this far underground, you might as well start.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
I would, but there's a force field in my way.
Debatable.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother's dead.
Okay, how do we free you?
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Okay, what can we do?
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay, well, we also have one of those.
I don't think you noticed,
Yeah.
but I brought my own. And I know which one
Yeah.
of these two are going to win a fight.
Obviously, ours. I'd hate to be on that end of one of his blasters. Kill me in seconds.
Jammers online.
You know, the shield is more effective when you don't immediately walk out from behind it after you put it up.
Yeah, it's also more effective when someone immediately doesn't start pumping it full of lead, so it just breaks immediately as well.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, wrong one. Yes, yes, I know how to do it. I was just looting the place.
Alright, fair enough.
Bro, got approved. You don't
Gentlemen.
know a good joke?
I take the silence as a no.
I was actually about to make a Dead Space reference, but wasn't sure how appropriate it'd be.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Hey, we just blew a hole in the floor.
It was easy.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here.
Good.
Come on.
Good, good.
Well, it's either an elevator or a trash tube.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
You
No,
said
really
the
time
magic
to worry
word.
about that.
You said the magic word too many times.
These ruins are not
It's
stable.
like Beetlejuice.
That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Alright, what's our escape plan?
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away.
Mister.
ETA 8 minutes.
Mr. Joker.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Perfect. I don't think
Rex,
you
never
quite
let it
understand
be said
how.
that you don't have a plan.
Yep.
Yep.
Spider Geth and a Krogan.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
What do you want?
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Not a chance in
Whatever
hell.
it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Did the little wave.
Not
Yeah,
to
thanks.
mention, Saren wants her. And he always gets what he wants. Kill her. Spare the
Does that
Asari
mean he wants a
family.
shot in the head?
Not
Because he's gonna get a shot in the head when we find him. There will be no way out of that. He will get shot.
I was gonna say, just shoot him in the foot till he bleeds out.
So I've heard about an Achilles tendon, but that was a little ridiculous.
It's fine. I'm sure not all Krogans have that weakness.
Alright, start running.
Time to go, folks. Hey, maybe make sure the doctor doesn't fall behind.
Move, move, move!
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It eases the tension.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander.
It's coping mechanism.
You saved
Must
my
be
life
human.
back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Sorry, 50 years?
I might know. I mean, they're a pretty long-lived species.
I think the only thing that comes close to their life expectancy is Krogans, and I think Krogans can live up to be like 2,000 to 3,000 years old.
The hell?
Oh yeah, no, Mason, like the Asarian life expectancy is like 5,000 to 10,000 years. I think the average human in this universe lives to be about 200 to 300.
That sounds about right.
Humans have the smallest life expectancy, although I've seen like a lot of conflicting information about Solarians on this, so.
Damn.
And then I think Turians are right there in the middle.
Turians are right there. I think they're like 700 to 800 years. But Solarians I've seen live to be like 45 to like 900, and it's like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
He's kind of all over the place.
I might know, but as well.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind.
Yeah, it was the
almost as if
Reapers.
Someone did not want the mystery solved.
It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Who came before them, then?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Well, I can help.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
The beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
That is what we said. We did say we were still working on this.
I'm amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay.
That is the selling point of this game.
Of course.
Yeah, and technically he has all three of us in his head, so he has 3 times the stubbornness right now.
The selling point of this game is that that man, sometimes woman, is the pinnacle of the human species.
You can
I don't
still
know
help
why
us.
Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Welcome
Good
aboard.
to have you on the
Thank
team.
you, Rex.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was
You
the
were
last time
suspended
ate?
for a
Or
while.
Slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
Thank you,
It is
Gaiden.
probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Fine.
We might as
That's
well.
true, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
She would like to help.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
She's dead.
Well, she's dead.
We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was, unfortunately. It was the
The
Geth.
Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
I keep getting the strong feeling that either in this game or in another game, they're gonna backstab us hard.
Hmm.
Just a feeling I get.
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, Mason.
You should know this by now.
Yeah, I know.
Feel free to theorize,
Yes,
though.
Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most
Lieutenant
biotics
Mason.
now use the L3 implants.
Oh, no.
Lieutenant
Sorry,
Alenko
different.
was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications are we
What
talking
kind of
here?
complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Damn, he does sound lucky.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Well, I suppose if you were forced to choose between migraines and complete mental collapse, then you'd probably take the migraines.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes.
Not what we asked.
I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
You can hover all you want, I'm not saying anything.
I'm waiting for Mason to say something.
Okay.
Mason, you don't have to respond to his question. You can literally just say goodbye or change topic.
I didn't even fully hear the question. I looked away for like 5 seconds to take a drink
Mason,
of
the last
water.
thing he said is right there above the freaking thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you like the bookish sort, like, who is he talking about for the bookish sort?
The person we just got, Mason.
The doctor we just rescued.
Ah. Goodbye.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Took the coward's way out.
That's okay. It's just going to get worse in the next couple games anyway.
I'm aware.
Well, that's going to be a conversation we're going to have later, Justin. You know I'm right.
I'm aware that you're right.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
That's true.
Yeah.
The Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
I see.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Fair. Tough decision. Fair.
Yeah, it's a
I
tough
hope you made the
decision.
right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Sounds good to me.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Ooh, I got experience with that conversation.
Yay.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you, but alright.
Commander, you have a minute to talk.
Sure.
I keep an
Sure.
open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're not part of the Alliance?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Does not fucking matter.
We cannot confine them.
Yeah, we can't
I'm not
confine
gonna
them.
lock them in the sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to engineering and the CIC. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
We need allies.
Yeah, we need
Standing
allies.
up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
You are
I
a
don't think we
little
should
bit
turn down
racist.
allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I love how one of the options is, of course they will. They're bureaucrats.
Well, yeah. It's sad that I actually agree with that one. Of course they will.
They're bureaucrats. Of course they will.
Is that what we're going with?
Apparently.
Yeah.
The Council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
It is.
Members of their species will always
It is. It's technically xenophobia. Why do you feel that?
Why do you feel this
You
way?
have deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father,
boy.
grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
I mean, you do have to work with them.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Yeah, thanks. Alright.
Thank you.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Okay.
Talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Not how I expected that to go, but alright.
What can I do
Yeah.
for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Part of me wants to go, come on, just a short one.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Thanks, Rex.
That's unfortunate.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
We won't.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
That would be something else, Mason.
Investigate?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in...
Well, to be fair, you guys are pretty strong already. If you guys gotta be stronger, I'm kind of terrified of what you do.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
We got experience for that one too.
Yeah. And he
Pretty much
felt
all
it
these
makes
conversations
sense.
give us experience.
And I do understand how those people must feel, because the moment they see a Krogan warrior as an enemy, their first thought is kill the Krogan first.
Your ship's amazing.
He's the threat.
I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Yes, technology.
I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
We're special.
Yeah, this one's a special ship.
Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You like ships, do you?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can.
Yes, Mason, despite how nice the armor looks, the Quarians are basically, galactic scrappers.
Wow.
You see, Mason, they need to wear that suit because they spent 300 years on freaking ships. They've evolved to the point where their immune system is almost non-existent.
Ouch.
So that suit is their own little personal atmosphere that keeps them safe and
Which
living.
means you remove the suit, though, basically. Oh boy.
Unless they're in their own ships, I believe.
Also, Mason, I'd like you to read that last sentence.
Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original. That was 300 years ago. What the hell?
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Anything else you want to know about the scrapper lady, Mason?
I guess we can investigate. What other questions do we have?
Quarians? Geth? Pilgrimage?
I guess the pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Do they always accept, or...?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Let's change topics.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Like the Geth.
I want to know more.
Give
about
Mason
the
some
Geth.
lore.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know.
It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me?
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Well, that did not go to plan. And isn't AI research illegal?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
The neural network?
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Why did they turn on you?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Yeah, I can understand why.
What happened next?
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
So
What
they
did you
defended
expect?
themselves.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I think we've asked enough for today.
I should go.
See you later.
Got a lot of XP out of it.
Yeah, we learned you some lore.
Level up.
Okay. Put another one into assault rifles. Put my remaining 2 into Spectre training.
One of mine is Spectre training. And let's see. Last 2 in the combat armor.
Mason, don't think I don't realize what you're doing here.
And what do you think I'm doing?
You're purposely putting where your points are so you actually gain abilities that I'm not actually using.
If I see that you have to get an ability, I just actively and go for the points.
But we were going to call it here. Made a little bit of progress.
We'll be back again when it's time for more space gallivanting.
We'll see you all in the next episode, where I try to figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Space.